I thank you for visiting our YouTube page. I am Sheye Olowokere, a CPA Chartered Accountant, and I'm the founder of Ackway Consults. So this short video is on Canada personal income new tax changes for 2022. Is highly recommended that if you need to maximize your tax credits and benefits, you need to watch this video. Yeah, so this video will be in two different parts. So the first part will be talking about the changes to the federal personal taxes and the provincial personal tax changes. Yeah, at Ackway Consults, this is what we do. We help individual and businesses to file their income tax filing. We have experts who are chartered accountants and who are trained in Canadian income taxes. We also help businesses to file GST and HST filing. We help with business registration and incorporation, business plan writing. We have experts in various industries and sectors that can help with that. We also help with grant writing and application. We provide bookkeeping services for small and medium sized businesses. We also provide payroll solutions to help businesses remit their payroll taxes to CRA and also make required deductions like CPP to the various regulatory bodies. We also, with this solution, we generate T4 for staff of such businesses. We also help with the preparation of financial statements, be it profit and loss statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement. Then we also engage in business consulting and advisory. If you need to expand your business, you need to enter new markets, we can help you with, with that. You can visit our website, you can write us an email, you can send us a chat, SMS, WhatsApp, Telegram on this number, or you can visit our website to learn more about us. So the first part is on federal personal tax changes. One of the new changes to the tax law is on repayment of federal COVID-19 payments. Now, during the course of the pandemic, the government paid people that are out of job and other payments were made to some low-income earners to support them during the course of the pandemic, maybe shutdown of business, employees that were laid off were paid some benefits. Now, after review in 2021 and 2022, government realized that some people should not have been paid, maybe because they have higher income or they were not laid off, that some people should not have been paid and they were asked to repay in 2022. Now, government is saying that so that they can alleviate the impact of this repayment on such individual, you can deduct such from your taxable income in prior years, 2022, 2021, and going forward. So the essence of this is, for example, if you repaid $5,000 in 2022, you have the opportunity to reduce your taxable income by $5,000 in 2022. Air quality improvement tax credit. As there is fallout of the pandemic, the government wants small businesses to improve on the ventilation quality, maybe air quality within their business space. Now, this credit is only available for self-employed or member of partnership. You must have intended to increase the outdoor intake or improve air cleaning and subject to maximum of 10,000 per location. So if you have a business, is what the maximum you can benefit from this credit is 10,000 per location. Or if you have multiple locations, the maximum is 50,000 across all locations. Now, what they're saying is that it must be for ordinary commercial activities. It could be a rental property, but for self-employed that operate a business from home or an apartment, they're not eligible for this air quality credits. Is only for self-employed who operate their business from a commercial property. Another new tax credit in 2022 is addition to disability credit. So people that have disability, they have opportunity to deduct this amount from their taxable income in 2022. But government has added type 1 diabetes to this. So if you have type 1 diabetes, you can claim the disability tax credits. Home accessibility tax credit. Now, before now, in prior years, this tax credit is the what is 10K, or government has increased it to 20K. So with a change of positive plus 10,000. Now, we have seniors that they have to renovate their houses so that they can easily access their property. Like if you install a lift or elevator in your home, you can claim this home accessibility tax credit. Or if you have someone that is on wheelchair, they can maybe modify their home so that they can easily access their property using wheelchair. So such person can also claim this amount, which has been increased from 10K to 20K. Labor mobility deduction. Last year, there were a lot of construction, and government is trying to encourage construction workers that have to relocate to new development areas. Now, just to support them, to encourage them. So government is saying if you have to move to a new area and you work in a construction industry, you can deduct up to 4,000 in relocation expenses per year. And this is somehow related or close to the moving expense we see that an individual that had to relocate because of school or new job. Medical tax credit for fertility and surrogacy. Now, government is trying to bring up initiative to increase population growth. They're trying to encourage or support Canadians to have more children so that they can increase in population, which has impact on the labor force at the end. So for those that they have to maybe make payment to fertility clinics or donor banks or surrogate mothers, government is trying to encourage them that you can claim this to reduce your taxable income. Now, there are also changes to the federal tax bracket. And due to the impact of inflation on income, government is trying to reduce the tax rate along these various lines. So for example, in 2021, if your taxable income now from your employment income plus other income, you get your total income minus deductions, you get your net income, then minus some other deductions, you get your taxable income. So government is saying, if your taxable income as of in 2021 less than this amount, 49,020, you'll be charged at this tax rate, federal tax rate. The province too will charge you either 5%, 7%, or 10% in addition to this 15%, but we're talking about the federal tax bracket. Now, this has been changed. The lower limit for 15% has been changed from 49,020 to 50,197 by 1177. Now, the implication of this is if you earn this amount in 2021, this amount in 2021, you will have been taxed at 21%. Some part of your income at 21%, some at 15%. But the implication now is that if you earn this income, if your taxable income in 2022 was this amount, then you'll be taxed at this lower rate. So the implication is that the tax bracket has been reduced. The tax bracket, the taxable income band has been reduced to accommodate that. Now, for this bracket of 21%, this is saying that if your taxable income in 2022 is between this amount and this amount, the first 50,197 we tax at 15%, while the remaining amounts between 100,392 and 51,97 will be taxed at 21%. Of course, the higher you earn, the higher the federal tax rate, just like you have for the provinces. Government also increased the basic personal amount from this amount to this amount. This basic personal amount from this amount to this amount by 590. So the implication of this is you have opportunity to claim more of this to reduce your taxable income. Basic personal amount, anyone that worked that is filing tax in Canada claim this amount. So government is just trying to adjust for inflation. First-time home buyer. This is good news for first-time home buyers. The credit has been reduced from 5,000 in 2021 to 10,000 in 2022, a change of $5,000. So if you buy your first home in 2022, which is approximately 15% of this, your tax payable amount is being reduced by 15% of 10,000, which is 1,500. Now, who is a first-time home buyer? If this is the first time you are buying, this is the first home, you purchase your first home in 2022 in Canada, you can claim this. But if you are married or you're in a common law relationship and you lived with your partner in a year of acquisition, like let's assume in 2022 you purchase your first home, but your partner has a home and you live with your partner, you are not qualified to claim this because you do not meet this definition of first-time home buyer. Or you have not lived with your partner in this home in 4 preceding years. So what they're saying is that you are buying your first home in 5 years. Maybe this is like second home, but in 5 years. So you can also enjoy this, or in any of the 4 preceding years. What they're saying is that you have not even lived with your partner in the 4 preceding 4 years. You can also claim this first-time home buyer. Now let's look at the changes across provinces. We have a key change in Ontario called Ontario Staycation Tax Credit. Now, because of the fallout of the pandemic, government is trying to stimulate economic activity. In Ontario, government is trying to stimulate this in Ontario. So they are trying to encourage people that live in Ontario to visit places in Ontario for vacations, either for leisure or vacation. So that's when you can claim it. You cannot claim this credit if you rented a short-term facility for business purpose. It's only for leisure. It's only for Ontario residents that can claim up to 20% of the qualifying amount. The qualifying amount is a maximum of 2,000 for a family or an individual max of 1,000. Now, these are the qualifying expenses. It's a short-term accommodation located in Ontario. It's for accommodation of less than a month. So if you stay more than a month in that place, you do not qualify. It's for accommodation in 2022. Of course, it's exclusive for leisure. vacation, for leisure. It could be an Airbnb. The accommodation provider must be registered for GST. The whole essence is to ensure that people that received the payment, the landlord or the business owner, is registered for GST and also remit GST to the government. And so in termination of short-term accommodation, it could be a hotel, it could be a lodge, it could be a motel, it could be a cottage, it could be vacation rental properties, it could be Airbnb. The next is in Nova Scotia, changes in Nova Scotia for medical expenses. Just like we are for federal government, they're trying to encourage people to have more children through fertility or surrogacy. So the on Nova Scotia provincial government is saying they will match like 40% of the cost of facility. And that services the treatment, the facility clinic must be located in Nova Scotia just to promote businesses in the province. Now we also have the children's sports and tax credit. This also applicable to Nova Scotia province. They're trying to support families that enroll their children in sports and other art program. A new 500 credits for kids which are under 19 years of age in 2022. Now, only kids that are no more than 19-year-old as at the end of 2022. So if the person turned 20 in January, 20 in January 2023, the child is not eligible for this. And this could cover administration, instruction, uniform, certain equipment, and rental. Then the last one, climate action incentive payment. So this is applicable to these provinces, people that live in these provinces: Newfoundland, Prince Edward, Ontario, Manitoba, Alberta. Now, these provinces, residents of these provinces are only eligible because the government of these provinces signed an agreement with federal government on the greenhouse gas emission. Now, what the federal government does is to reduce the impact of pollution, greenhouse gases. Government charges businesses and other enterprises that releases greenhouse gases into the environment just to curb it. So they believe if they charge them, they will find ways of reducing the quantity, the volume of greenhouse gases that's going into the environment. Now, because the businesses are being charged, indirectly, such business will include the cost of such charges in their product and services. Indirectly, people in these provinces pay higher prices on such products. Now, government is trying to support us that, okay, we collected such amount from the businesses, let's alleviate the impact, let's support, or trying to alleviate the impact on families by providing us with this climate action incentive. And this is being paid quarterly. You have to file your taxes before you can be eligible for this quarterly payment. Now, thank you for watching this video. You can provide your comments, your questions on this video. I'll try my possible best to provide required response and feedback to the question. Please subscribe to our channel so that you can be alerted when we release new videos on taxes, on how to support individuals and businesses in Canada. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.